Everyone has started somewhere with their gaming life. Either you were young and you started playing Fortnite when you were 5, or you remember playing the Atari back in 1979. You all remember what console we played on. I remember I got my Nintendo DS, getting Hot Wheels Battle Force 5 on it, and playing it for little hours in my little Virginia home. While the Nintendo DS was fine and all, and it was great, then I got my Wii with all the Mario games, Mario Galaxy 2, but no console could comprehend to when I got my Xbox 360. That's all I wanted. When I turned 11 years old and it was Christmas, I got my Xbox 360, got Minecraft and WWE 2K14. But there was not one game that I ever wanted in my life, other than Black Ops 2. For the next few months, I begged my parents to give me Black Ops 2. Begged. Like any kid would beg their parents to get them GTA 5. That is what Black Ops 2 meant to me. I gave them every reason on the map of what I would do. I want to play the multiplayer campaign. And finally, one afternoon, after I got out of school, my dad said, "There's a surprise downstairs," and there it was. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Both my mom and my dad said I could only play the zombies mode, and my love began. My first game, I started killing the zombies, going to different parts of transit, farm, bus depot, little town, punching everything. That's a lie. I died around 2. I'm playing transit over and over and over again, basically playing bus depot, not understanding where to go or what to do. I gave up, so I went over to a friend's house in Pennsylvania where I lived at the time, and we played transit, and I actually got outside the bus, and I met Ted for the very first time. To this day, I never hate anyone more in my life, besides Black Ops 4 Zombies. After playing with my friend, we decided to play Die Ride, which was new to me, because at the time I only knew transit. I went down over and over and over again, jumping into the void, being laughed at by my friend, ran up the stairs in his house, telling his mom he's making fun of me because I was a little bitch at the time. Anyway, we went back to playing Die Rise, and then I had to leave. I got to my home, and I realized I couldn't see the map, Die Rise, in my map cycle, not realizing it was DLC. I didn't wait to get my allowance money to play the map. Bad idea, because I never played it. A couple months later, after I moved to Texas my freshman year of middle school, I started playing more and more of the Black Ops 2 multiplayer. My parents finally gave into me playing it. And then Exo Zombies came out when Advanced Warfare did. I remember doing the Exo survival Easter egg by being carried by a friend, and I saw the guy get ripped out of the helicopter by the zombie, and I was like, "Zombies is back? Holy shit!" I got outside, wondering where Zombies was. January 2015, Exo Zombies released, and I had loads of fun jumping everywhere. I kept dying to the stupid zombie that took down your Exo suit. I do not remember what his name was. I followed the story and cared about Oz and the crew. Me, personally, I actually really enjoyed Infection. I didn't find it that bad while everyone was on the Xbox One all the time. I still played the maps on the 360 because I wasn't able to get an Xbox One. When Carrier came out, I remember only wanting to do one thing, was the stupid game machine in Carrier where you shoot your spike, like a little pinball thing. I never really did any Easter eggs besides Descent when they came out. I played that map over and over again, and I finally did the Oz boss fight, thinking I did the Easter egg. But after I killed him, nothing really happened. I celebrated, and the map continued, and I was confused as hell, but I thought Zombies was over.
Hey, you.
Call of Duty Black Ops 3 came out, and 11-year-old me couldn't be more excited. I got the game day one, went to school, instantly started playing it when I got home, loaded up Shadows of Evil, and to my surprise, I didn't like the map. I'll be honest. Hell, I didn't even know the Giant existed. So my feelings towards Black Ops 3 at the beginning was mixed. Until my Xbox One gave out on me and my dad had to buy a new one for me, I was upset all my friends were playing Black Ops 3. so I wasn't able to play. After a week, I got my Xbox back, I loaded up Shadows of Evil again, and I finally figured out what I was doing on Shadows of Evil and played that map over and over again. I didn't even play the Black Ops 3 campaign. I did get bored of Shadows of Evil after, but for Christmas, I got the season pass for Black Ops 3, and when I downloaded it, I was mad, because I didn't get anything until I realized the Giant was on that season pass, and I played it. And for the first time, I figured out what Der Riese was, and when I say this was the only map I played up until Der Eisendrache, I mean it. That was the only map I played, leveling up weapons, killing zombies left and right, maxing out everything. Until Der Eisendrache released on March 3rd of 2016. Because I had to wait a month because I had Xbox and they were doing PlayStation only. A PlayStation first at the time. I stayed up to 2 a.m. on a Friday, on a school night, just to play Der Eisendrache. And yes, I did get in trouble for staying up. I also fell asleep in class. Was it worth it? Absolutely. I love Der Eisendrache. I did everything. I got the Stormbow, Fireball after figuring it out. I never did the Void Bow, though. And to my knowledge, attempting the Easter egg, I did all that. I just couldn't beat the boss fight. I played Der Eisendrache for a month, and then Setsubo no Shima got announced. For the first moment of Setsubo no Shima got announced, I fell in love with it. The reason I love Takio's story at this time, and I was looking forward to what that map had to offer. I even believed in the rumor that Voltrade was on the map. I remember this so well. I was on my bed watching a Mr. T Let's Play live stream. And it showed up that Voltrade was going to show up, and when he got Perkaholic, it wasn't there. I was so mad. I went right back to bed, all pissed. After a month of reading, I played the map and enjoyed it. I even did all the Easter eggs on my own, which isn't a flex because Setsubo no Shima Easter egg is so easy. But to me, it was my first Easter egg I did on my own. I was so glad. I also don't count the Giant as an Easter egg, because that's so easy to do. I did almost every achievement on the map. I do have a few that I still need to do. School was finally over, and summer was coming, and I couldn't wait for what Black Ops 3 had to hold. For a minute, we had to wait a while for DLC to 3 to be announced. But it did get announced with an image popped up of the power station of Gorod Krovi. And we knew it was in Russia, but we didn't know where. And then the trailer came out and the PPSH returned.
What the freak?
Once more for old time's sake.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Alright, Dempsey, once more for old time's sake.
PPSH! Yes!
Which got people hyped like nothing other. I remember the multiplayer people getting mad because Zombies content was being announced first, which was the first at the time. And around this time, I started watching the Z House, consisted of The Smith Plays, Mr. T Let's Play, Chucky, MC Sports Talk, and Jack Mailbots. I don't remember that's his name. Which really made my 2016 summer even better, watching all the boys fighting, especially Jack and Let's, playing zombies with each other for an entire 2 months in LA. But Gorod Krovi came out, and watching people play, I couldn't wait for the map. A month passed, and I played the map, and I fell more zombies around this time. I could not stop playing. And I finally reached Master Besiege, and I feel like towards Gorod after playing the map for Re-Reach. I loved it. I decided to relax about COD Zombies for a bit at this time, and decided to play other games, and then Revelations came out, and around this time, IW Zombies was starting to make its presence in the Zombies community. Towards the hate of what IW was getting, Spaceline really was getting hate, but we didn't know because the map didn't come out at the time. I was aside for IW Zombies, but wasn't at the same time. And then Revelations came out, and people's opinions toward it were mixed. But as I did with all the other maps, after a month, I didn't mind the map. I thought it was alright. I wish they could have done more. I did like the old, some parts of the old maps being mixed in. But it really wasn't, like, what I wanted the end of Zombies, as we thought at the time, it was. And the end of the Ether storyline, I kind of saddened because it was like, it's whatever. They put the staffs in the air, and that was it. But after Black Ops 3, this game is so close to my heart. Especially 2016 really felt that like 8-7 months you could not get me off any other game. Black Ops 3 will always have it close to my heart. I always think it will be top 3 COD of all time. But now, it was time for IW Zombies. Funny story to start off, IW, I actually bought the game twice, because my dad bought me the game, as he did with almost every COD. I didn't realize that COD 4 Remastered package was a separate game, so when I bought it, I thought, yes, I'm going to get 2 games in one. Not realizing that, then we bought it again, $120 down the drain, but it was alright. I didn't play the campaign. I played Zombies immediately on IW. I didn't like the map at the time. I did like, however, the 80s Zombies arcade vibe. But I basically called it an Origins ripoff with all the wonder weapons and the shooters, whatever it's called. And only played that map a few times because I absolutely sucked. But I did watch more of the Z-House around this time while they were starting to move out. And started falling off with Zombies, unfortunately. Even when Raven the Redwoods came out, I enjoyed the map. I enjoyed being high during the game. I enjoyed being high. I like the camp aspect. I really wish Michael Myers was an actual gameplay character, but it's whatever. To this day, I still think Raven the Redwoods is a totally underrated map. It's definitely not as bad as what people think. And then also, around this time, I bought the old games. Black Ops 1, World at War, played those maps. I played Noct, played Vive, played Ascension, Call of the Dead, and I also played Moon. I mostly played the majority of the Black Ops 1 maps. I felt my love towards the maps. And when I heard Shaolin Shuffle got announced on Infinite Warfare, I really did not give a shit. But also around this time, we had some pretty big news in the Zombies community. Zombie Chronicles got announced. And I started crying my ass off. Even though I only started playing the World at War and Black Ops 1 maps 3 months ago, it was perfectly aligning when I started playing the old maps. And I don't know why I shed a tear. They were remastering all 8 maps. And it was being released in 2 weeks. It was the perfect summer. Releasing in May. And I even forgot about IW Zombies at this point. I had played the maps. And still being on Xbox, I went over to one of my buddies' house who had a PlayStation to play Chronicles. We played Kino de Toten and got to round 20. Until I got kicked out because there was a fight and I just left. When Chronicles finally came out on Xbox, I couldn't stop playing all the maps. I did almost every round 30 on every map. And also around this time, I was being carried by this dick of a guy. I don't know why I hanged out with him. He carried me through all the Black Ops 3 Easter eggs, shadows, all the maps. And then after we did Rev, he ditched me and blocked me, so low on him, I guess. But after getting the Easter eggs done, I kept playing Origins Chronicles Edition. I got to over level 200 at this point, alone, and I was addicted to playing Chronicles. Eventually, Beast from Beyond came out on IW, and I honestly forgot about it. I stopped caring about IW since Raven the Redwood. Then I thought Call of Duty was back, but when the games decided to be announced, coming back to Boots on the Ground, I was loving my time. World War II finally released, and instead of playing the zombies, I played the multiplayer first. I didn't touch zombies for about a week, but my friends decided to get me on, and I decided to play it. I didn't really like the Final Reich. The only thing I liked about it was the weapons. You could have while spawning, and you could punch the zombies. Other than that, nothing else on the map could get me to play it. I was so sad at this point because of 2 mid-zombies games, which was, I was like, alright, whatever, but Chronicles really boosted up, and it was fading out, and people started leaving over the course of 5 months. The World War II DLC, I didn't care/buying the DLC. If I wanted to play zombies, I just went back to Black Ops 2 or even Black Ops 3. I could attach myself to World War II. That's why I'm not really going to talk about my time with World War II that much, because I really didn't play the zombies mode that much, and I still haven't to this day. I don't even have the DLC. But also around this time, news, as with the COD cycle, Black Ops 4 started to get announced. They finally did announce Black Ops 4 was coming out. No campaign, but Battle Royale, which was coming to COD, which I was excited for them to do. But then they started talking about zombies, and that got my... I can't say the word, but I got hyped. When they announced we were going to the Titanic, and back to Mob of the Dead, I was floating in the air. I was so hyped. I couldn't wait. I really thought to myself, Black Ops 4, it's going to be Black Ops 3. This community will be back. Day 1, we lit. There's no way they could fuck this up. Coming closer towards the game, more people started showing their gameplay and talking about it. I heard some good stuff on Black Ops 4 after my classes at this time. I was a sophomore in October of high school. I pre-ordered the deluxe edition, got the season pass, got home, downloaded after 3 hours because my Wi-Fi was absolute ass. Played Blood of the Dead. It was pretty fun. I really liked the gameplay when I first started playing it. Maybe I was blinded at the time, or I was just on the Black Ops train. I really enjoyed it. I went to play Voyage and enjoyed it at first on my first playthrough, but I thought it was too much of a close map, and that there was no really room to train besides the stern on the other side of the ship. I couldn't really figure out what the weapon on Voyage of Despair was. And then I played 9 and thought it was one of the best maps out of the 3 I played. I didn't play 5 on day 1 of Black Ops 4. For some odd reason, I can't remember why. I played those maps up until November. Until I came into the realization that Black Ops 4, isn't it now, might be a skill issue, but zombies were on crack. By round 12 or 10, it felt like. While I liked the perk system and added in the new perks, it made no sense to change the main 4 perks in a different ways, which pack a punch your wonder weapon 4 times, gets double tap or speed, and then gain your 4 perks, gets you speed cola. Getting rid of Jug was kind of stupid. At this point, I came to a sense that this Black Ops 4 isn't for me. Well, the DLC maps with Dead of the Night and Ancient Evil were alright. I didn't even install them. The only DLC map I played day 1 was Alpha Omega with some friends because they were playing it. And I thought it was ass. I only played it once until like 2020. And then Tactor Totem came out. I actually cried when I saw the cutscene. I didn't do the Easter egg. I actually cried because the zombies was over. Ether storyline was done. All our 4 main characters was going off. They were dead. And the last 6 to 7 years of the storyline was basically my video game life. I did not even play COD Zombies and Call of Duty and college football. I went back to playing the DLC maps besides Tag, and for some unknown reason, I enjoyed Dead of the Night more now. To an extent, and Ancient Evil was fun. Played for a bit, never touched Alpha Omega again. And I played the other games on Modern Warfare came out. I played the campaign, really had fun with that. Had loads of fun on the multiplayer of Modern Warfare 2019. Still have loads of fun to this day. I'm still playing Black Ops 2, 3, and 1. And World of War whenever I want to do it with my friends. Warzone came out around this, a couple months later. And the in-game event of Cold War with the nuke dropping, killing everybody in Verdansk. We all knew the next COD game was going to be Cold War, but no one knew if Zombies was going to return or not. We don't know what was going to happen. But Zombies came back, and also Juggernaut. Cold War came out, and I decided to play the Zombies mode and see all the stuff that they added and new. And they took out what they took out from Black Ops 4. I was decided to play the game, even if it was only one map, like D Machine at the time. I played it over and over again. I didn't like how grinding the weapons took absolutely forever. But with Deadshot Daiquiri, it kind of made my life easier. I did like how they basically made Deadshot Daiquiri an essential perk. I did enjoy them adding the coffin dance meme to put in the game, but I feel like something was missing from Cold War. I got a lot of the weapons maxed up and gold for zombies, and after 2 months, I couldn't play this map forever. Firebase Z came out, and I played it a couple of times. I actually thought one small thing was me and my friend Andrew, who's been in this video. We played Firebase Z day 1, and we were just laying around. He was getting food. My other friends at the time were doing the Easter egg, which I didn't know about. I joined their game late. They were in the middle of the boss fight, and they defeated the boss fight as soon as I joined the game. I got the achievement and then dipped. I then joined their party after, said, hey, I didn't mean to join. They started getting mad at me because I told them I got the achievement, calling me a dick, whatever. That was pretty fun. But after that, me and my buddy Andrew did defeat Firebase Z on my second attempt. On our second attempt. So, I would have gotten the achievement anyway. After Firebase Z came out, Outbreak released, and this was it for me. I didn't like the open world concept at the time. I couldn't have played it myself. Just spending 2 hours just running around and still being on round 10. Doing a lot of side quests for an Easter egg that I didn't care about. Like, what was the point? At this point, it was where I gave up on Cold War Zombies. I didn't even play the other DLCs besides Malware when I played Day 1 with one of my buddies. I never played Cold War again. You may be asking yourself, aren't you going to talk about your experience with Modern Warfare 3 Zombies or Vanguard? Well, to answer that, I never have played those games. I still haven't bought them to this day. I probably will not do that. I understand they have zombies, and this is a zombies experience video, but I can't play them if I haven't bought them. So, year's 2024, and to me, the zombies community is dead. There's still a lot of people playing COD Zombies on PC, still talking about it on YouTube. It just isn't as popular as it was back in the day, and that's alright. A lot of creators have moved on to other projects, or doing other stuff, like Chucky at working with Mr. Beast. Jack, I don't know what he's doing. Or some have disappeared. But we do have custom zombies on PC with World of War and Black Ops 3 with maps like the Leviathan and other PC maps being created as this moment. Zombies Chronicles 2 is being made for Black Ops 3 PC. We already have Call of the Dead. And then Die Rise is supposed to come out whenever that. I say if you have a PC, get Black Ops 3, just watch out for hackers. What does the future hold? I don't know where COD Zombies is going to be with Black Ops 6 at this time of recording. It's going to be released later this year. Zombies Mode is confirmed, bringing back the Dark Aether storyline from Cold War. Personally, I don't like the zombie storyline for Cold War, but I guess it's the only thing they have. They could bring back the one for Black Ops 4. Since Black Ops 6 is coming to Game Pass, I'm going to try out the game, since I'm basically going to get it for free. I don't think it's going to be Black Ops 2 or even 3 in my guess. I'm going to guess it's maybe like Cold War with the midst of Modern Warfare. I kind of hope not, but we will see. I just want to really thank... I'm making this video to thank Treyarch, Sledgehammer, Raven, Infinity Ward, and all the Zombies developers of what they have done. Not to just only my COD Zombie experience, but anyone who's played COD Zombies over the past 16 years, or even less that. COD Zombies will always have a place in my heart for getting me into gaming. I still play Zombies to this day, being the old games of Black Ops 1 and World at War, and even Black Ops 2, or even custom games on Black Ops 3. And for that, I have to say thank you, and good night.